time to hear the new edition.
MIC,
Athletes,
keep it on the truth.
Game time, baby. Yeah.
It's time for some drastic changes. Find these masqueraders. Unmask this blasted kid trying to pass is dangerous. The punishment needs to fit the crime subsequently. We victimized through succulent beats and vicious rhymes. When your sentence is finished and your life is spared, you wish this was a nightmare. Now when you see me, you kissing my Nike heads. That's quite touching when you show a little love. But I'm the big hurt. You try discussing why I still mug and the rest just smirk. You don't deserve to be blessed with a smile. You need to be exiled. Somewhere stressed out, scrambling to make your text file. Going the next mile so you can emerge from the X-Files of this biz. So we won't be wondering, hey, what happened to them kids? I apologize, but I'm afraid there's more to come. We're running this before we're done, cause we're taking over, son. This time it's season capture. Bring this whackness to a closure. The AML's taking over. I tried and told ya.
This is it. You know the fucking concept.
Word up, we taking over.
You know what I'm saying?
Microphone communications have been reinstated.
It's been a long time coming.
Word up.
This is it. You know the fucking concept.
Word up, we taking over.
You know what I'm saying?
Microphone communications have been reinstated.
It's been a long time coming.
Word up.
The league takes arms, you'll be reaching for your counterparts. Preacher rhymes like sluts, act like you don't know those quotation marks. The hand of fate hawks in the heart of the continent. Crews object with the loudest applause, the hottest compliments. Immune to external comments. I'll join your camp just to cause internal conflicts. Write your garbage, your diction's playing contra. You want me to assert a new cartridge? We operate by amputating the nonsense. Then implant the toys with skeletal prosthetics. Alphabets to athletics, English to metrics. Making lyricists lounge with eye cases of laryngitis. The Optimus Primus is seeking financial backing from the spineless.
Please tell the Caesar what really makes it official. When I'm bound for stardom like a blasted off missile. Now world domination and taking over is the issue. So prepare yourself for rhyming in its finest hour. I'm guarding hip-hop safely from my rifle tower. I'm trying to snipe the first cat who really wants to move in. And it's amazing what these Michael cats can do with a pen. How I'm swinging for fences with bats and fists for chins. Cause it's time for spots to be ran. And show how Mike League and Lab Tech cats got master plans.
Never let the hype interfere with any goal you set. Each line divine, but strike Jesus if he poses a threat. There's no game, I'm taking yours. Clean slate across the board. Lost track trying to talk the score. We talking codes and methods never spoke about. Too deep for the average cat to ever go the route, and most don't. Put your deal on it. We could battle for finance. Shell space, release dates, plus your 5 fans. That's what I'm talking about. We mastered the art form of joints to get you off the couch. Lesson number 1 in the training camp manual. What damage you, too hazardous for any antidote. Yup, no doubt. Set it off without a question. Been blessed at this rap profession since an adolescent. So, you and your man go politic on what an artist is. And point him out, he turn them into walking carcasses. Often, it's been a long time coming, but it's all or nothing. You don't believe he taking over, bring the cuts in.
This is it. You know the fucking concept.
Word up, we taking over.
You know what I'm saying?
Microphone communications have been reinstated.
It's been a long time coming.
Word up.
This is it. You know the fucking concept.
Word up, we taking over.
You know what I'm saying?
Microphone communications have been reinstated.
It's been a long time coming.
Word up. Word up.
Who want parts of this? Metaphysical sportsmanship, spitting darts that rip through your cardigans. They hit your heart with this astonishing, demolishing hip-hop apocalypse. So spiritually monstrous, I eat the souls of obstinance. AML, prominence, world dominant. Tell your mom and them, this team of novelists come armed with rhymes that hit like targets get a verbal pharmacist. Prescribing a dose of carnage when I can categorize your body size and leave each eye with a leg and arm in it. That's how your A&Rs get for letting me express my heart and it's a sweat in the athletic art we spit. This here is destiny. Only Ray and Stevie can see me cause I'm out of sight. Rhymes orbit the mind so universal when they hit the mic. We strike with deep impact and make the world spin. Forget 24 hours to live, I'm giving you 60 seconds to breathe again. Before I snatch the mic you were speaking in, we bring this to a closure. Athletic Mike League, it's over.
This is it. You know the fucking concept.
Word up, we taking over.
You know what I'm saying?
Microphone communications have been reinstated.
It's been a long time coming.
Word up. Word up.
This is it. You know the fucking concept.
Word up, we taking over.
You know what I'm saying?
Microphone communications have been reinstated.
It's been a long time coming.
Word up. Word up. Word up. Word up. Word up. Word up. Word up.
The AML.
No time for no weed.
The AML.
No time for no weed. No time for no weed.
Into the center where foes get injured. End up on C-SPAN promoting, posting rainbow stickers. Even more confused when you ask they gender. Reach for the mic, nigga. You end up being a poster if I expose the pictures. Right now the mic is giving your lame ass feedback, screaming Lecco, nigga. You hoes think you sinister, using my style for evil purposes. Computer geeks, I do the web searches, scratching, cutting y'all off on computer generated services. Trick mic message my epidermis. Is you versus the focal point of satellites. I send off self-destructive email messages if you try to hide out at websites.
I brainstorm without thinking, wisdom of life. Got my third eye blinking, I'm getting older. My window of opportunity is shrinking. Now do I flow to get this contract or satisfaction? You can tell in my actions, the six of us. See to the human eye, but still anonymous. What they all about is what has you curious. As I piece my rhymes together, letter by letter, I'ma do this daily so I can get better, make it a career. So one day, yo, I can get cheddar to get to the top. I'm hell bent to this world I'm heaven sent. I gotta pay my dues like rent. My style is that of an open mind. Roll the crew that's hard to find. My focus is straight as the line.
Scriptures written by texture paint a picture more vivid than an art exhibit. Don't say it if your heart ain't in it. As far as getting new whips, I rock a car that's in it. But I'll drive a point home inside your dome, the fall that's in it. When I lead back, angels in the outfield, guard the pennant, but we unstoppable. Heard the angel ask for God's opinion. Yo, God, how do we stop the lead from winning? Temperate trees and women. Tell them if they sell their soul, then they can see some linen. Let's make it a sin and rock mics. Me war kids, that's not tight. The Wackham season be praised in, controlling the spotlight. God replied, there's only one way to beat the mic lead. Train for centuries and inherit my steeds. Otherwise, the only thing you seen is pain. You know I blessed him with quotes deeper than the King James. James.
Watch for this next one. I recite rhymes to put a hex on. That's why every MC I flex is now working an X on. X spell the right text wrong. This verbal spell check corrects dialects to stop violators from trying it. Marine patterns, dug through ace caverns with lanterns to shine around the planet like rings making in Saturn. Y'all didn't listen. When my vocal ammunition was hissing, now you was the body lines a person walking like an Egyptian. And chunk liquor crimson leaks from victims and mentioned in existence. Still convinced it wasn't my coalition. The squad behind us is more deadly cause you can't find us. Shaping the Vegas, rise and paralyze you through your sinus. Soon you realize you caught the Midas far beyond the itis. A virus so sick, labels delayed to copywriters. I can't blame, but we will sustain to reach the highest position. The whole rate the apex to ring the scroll.
Now place yourself in the kicks of a pro athlete whose game is so raw, dog, they call it pro nasty. I told tag beats with a cult of religious lyricized revolt. Maliciously vicious with it, I specialize in assault. Is it my fault or yours? I'm savagely causing you harm. I'm known for being deadly, I'm still practicing calm. Ask and be warned, so emotional, I snatch up your arms. They told you not to battle me, now you getting bit smacked with your palms. It's on, my training's been far from norm since birth. We need to take this out of orbit, cause they ain't ready on Earth. And it gets steadily worse, my sweat and disperse the same shine that reflects across the globe to let them know it's game time.
More rhymes, more beats, no time for no weak antics. So we practice to hold our part of the three standards. The AML, death and taxes, we remain the champ. Same team, same name, but the game's revamped. Training camp builds character, and yours looks sorta real in the videos thanks to them film editors. So I'm ready to go head up for I just do. No links missing and none loose for you gumshoes that are trying to find a weakness. Look behind the speakers, we knock the cord out and cause the short inside your tweeters. Running in this rat race is a dream, and you can't chase or catch it. So face the fact of the matter, you have to quit batches.
Yo, is the mic on? Yo, I want to let you cats know that we got the Binary Star Beanie Babies on sale.
Yeah, all day.
At the radio station. Pick them up. $2,000 collectibles.
And on the unreleased CD, if you want to purchase that, it's $250.
Yo, I want to make an announcement. We just had Buff and Grand Champ just walk into the station. Mike Lee.
How's everybody?
The Notorious represent on the mic one time.
I mean this. Hip hop heart. Hip hop never rip it apart. I mean I won't fuck up the art. I won't go pop. I mean I said it once. I mean man I'm straight hip hop. It's like that. Don't do anything funny like Rock Funny Jewels. Don't do anything funny like Rock Funny Tools. I use the mic seriously.
Like a second nature. Ever since you 10s was and paper. Skills was never rated over dollar signs and money makers. Players to player haters. Hip hop was never negative. Battling competitive. Forget drugs and spitting lead to live. In the rap game, you'll underline this. The rap game, brothers converted to the crack game. Actual facts changes horse into a cat's game. Nobody excels without showing skills. Instead of voting yes to sex sells, a culture should never be taken over with. Limited objects, the mind is infinite. With context, high class to projects, no limitation. No matter what landscape you're placed in, problem you're facing, from smooth to sticky situation, I strive to move to the high rise, using my gift, key knowledge to lift me above the clouds with God with me. Hip hop is non-stop, the train of thought stays locomotive on tracks. Authors promoting lyrics forever be quoted.
Since my early ages, I gained wisdom from the ancients. Learned the science of life and mathematics of mics through patience. I'm concentrating on the rules and regulations that make our moves obligations. Smoothing the grooves that's laid in the foundation. My thoughts are racing, I'm chasing for some sort of explanation to why these illusions causing mass confusion across the nation. Why we for concentration, why drink for relaxation? The spiritual conscience can make men slip into a worldly meditation. This track has been created for those that don't represent the essence. These ignorant MCs whose mics project unintelligence. They roll with fellowships and do this is for presidents. What happened to exercising the right for rocking the mic with negligence? It's one thing dressing for good impressions and being proud of your sexuality. Another bragging and flashing, making records pornographically. I hate that this is my reality. Can't stand that we live fallacies, and it seems the media helps the government control our mentalities. I'm battling for respect. When I check, it's to get the mic wet. So if you're not in this contest, don't step unless you place in a bet. Because the best of the gift is what we bring to the game. Rocking some sweats and kicks, athletically trained. I want the fortune and fame, but that ain't what makes you hip hop. You use the art to make money, while I make money through the art. I do it from the heart, and you'll take it, no support in my debt. These whack ones going platinum, there'll be no more of that.
What's the use of a dictionary? Speak from the heart, or claim it hardcore when you act too weak for the part. Why do cats smack holes and spit game that's senseless when you can lay back, drop back, and gain a princess?
So for the love of hip hop, we keep our eyes to the sky. This is the music that we're choosing to express what's inside. The way we drop in hip hop is like a natural high, just like beats, rhymes, and life is hip hop until we die.
It ain't about lyrics no more, and it's not about beats. These cats can feed you garbage and you'll eat it all week. No regard for something unique. The real never get love, cause you ain't heard us on the radio or seen us in the club. Hungry out to get fed. Yo, the starving thoroughbreds got a craving for soul food, but swallow words instead. The college crowd throw parties, communicate through down the kegs. If you stopped them in your wit, you could illuminate your head, assuming nature's dead. And man only exists when disaster strikes. You can't escape by down the fist. The blind can see the righteous and grip hard with arthritis. So why is it so hard for you to become a quality writer? All of these writers got trapped in my food web, calling me spider. So I eating them seed, figure that's what the gods provide us. I became an MC to express what's all inside us, and I stay in MC till I become one of the
elements are universal, so not everybody's writing rhymes, but they so far removed from where it started. They hypothesize, emulate it, and simulate. When mics is replicas, all over opinionated, like a letter to the editor. A plethora of who America considers predators. Don't take us serious like Debbie Gibson. Call me Deborah. At a press conference, take us out of context. Say it spreads violence. We just trying to show you how to rhyme fresh. Some seeking wealth and fortune through shameless self-promotion, politics to get your get up out the ghetto scholarship. I've got a high tolerance, it's all a part of it. So pardon us if we come across as narcissists with pretentious fans. That's all protected when we enter jams. Skeptics trying to get up on the guest list, no intent to dance. Arms crossed, knapsack like a runaways, mostly underage. Oh well, that's the bar's lost. It's hard to get a club space to house hip-hop crowds. They might as well cover our mouths with duct tape. Well, I'ma rip it off and open up the floodgates. My take on this is love, hate, and I pray we never fade away like music on the dub plate.
What's the use of the dictionary? Speak from the heart, or claim it hardcore when you act too weak for the part. Why do cats smack holes and spit game that's senseless when you can lay back, drop back, and gain a princess?
So for the love of hip hop, we keep our eyes to the sky. This is the music that we're choosing to express what's inside. The way we drop in hip hop, it's like a natural high, just like beats, rhymes, and life is hip hop until we die.
As we continue down memory lane, I just want to ask a question.
Hey yo, whose time is it? Hey yo, whose time is it? Exhale. Get ready. Get ready. Come on. Yo, hey yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both sides.
14 14 combines rhymes with mics to strike gold.
And yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
Too ill for any pill you can
My
proscribe.
rhymes play the offense to capture the handle the culprits. When I murder tracks like they was in prison at Auschwitz. Scratch the false tints, brothers get loose like 357. Heaven send MCs levitate to revive. This written art expressed overtly with little spark to glow. Anonymous representing the hidden part. Most these kids out lost their limelight. It's getting dark, that's where we start our journey from taking mics to hitting
And yo,
charts.
when friction starts, we spitting darts at the shark, use them as target practice, and then pull weight like a harvest tractor. The largest actors get sliced down to rounded fractions. The sky opens every time my sound is blasting at the sign of action. My blood pump faster than NASCAR's. I'm fully loaded, but most times we flash off like the last dog. Shining the door, walking the pasture. Trainer well, learning techniques taught by the master.
Forecast, most strong disaster to smash your edifice. Deconstruct my own clone of my residence. Read by the US, aka us, the presidents. So regiments combine texture with gold settlements. Partners in rhyme, act benevolent. To those who never spent time to coincide minds, face off with us a high time.
And yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
Combine rhymes to analyze and provoke.
Hey yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
14 combines rhymes with mics to strike gold.
And yo, on my own I hold mine. Control mine to throw lines to 1-4. That's when it's time to run for your 4-door. You see us, there's probably 4 more. Strap, ready to brawl with the verbal 4-4. Come with the raw. Otherwise, dog, don't come at all. My dogs can smell fear. That's why we never roll with the salt. Your flows get tossed to the north, southwest, to east. I'm from the center of the planet where the talent is deep. Your challenge was weak. That's why I strictly battle with heads. If I even heard what you said, I'd probably lose my cutting edge.
Yo, T, that's enough said. Pass the mic so I can anchor leg. When the tracks to break ahead, the crowd pop through sacred lands. With heads I'm battling, meanings unraveling. The soul food to fill your abdomen. Rather than words like caps and gathering. Guns you wish to hold, imagine. My golden status withholds the mannequins. 14 controls the pattern. A smooth portrait, original besides my corporate. It's my time to shine in orbit, holding down the fortress.
Be cautious, approximately 4/5 of every MC feeling my forces. Die from unknown causes, 350 horses. Power my mental porches. Hit the gas pedal and witness a metamorphosis. And I'm long gone. I'll holler at y'all when you get here. My address is 36 East, you'll never get near. I'm sincere, speaking from the bottom of my chest piece. I'm through playing, you cats call me father when you address me. Son, listen, it's been our time since we first dropped it. 2 years ago when we ushered the star in Earth alignment. And accomplished things that most thought was out of reach. Cause they couldn't see the hunger growing strong that lie beneath. And it's time to bring it, put it on the line when you speak. And raise the stakes, is y'all ready? It's time to be.
Hey yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
14 combines rhymes with mics to strike gold.
And yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
Too ill for any pill you can proscribe. Proscribe. Yo, it's time, baby. The buff one touch summer, leave them done. Y'all know. We cock back and release non-stop on beats. Your talk is cheap. When I walk the streets, I bring hearts to your beef. I told you ice rings and gold links won't bring you prestige. You need steeds like the leagues or begin reassembling. Cause Buff rules everything as king. Break for your team. Before I have to make this a scene, I delete base cause I got it caps locked. Y'all can't escape from my control. You try to backspace and erase your mistakes. Keep tabs on them C's and monitor when they start shifting. The BUFF1 drops lines whenever you enter and get loose like magicians to rock any party environment. What time is it? Rock when I'm 40, hitting the Titleist. I'm ripping it, sitting in homes of retirement until Alzheimer's hits, holding the mic with arthritis grip. It's the Buff one, Grand Caesar, Midas in texture. Sunny shade, Vital, non-stop we flex.
It comes down to the love. Bless you with the sound from above.
Hey yo, next to flex is SE to the X. Oh my squad, yes, y'all. So sunny star ain't nothing nice. From the finest team I clean as if each line was dipped in ice. So precise and lyrically fanatic, I'm the baddest actress. The fact is I astound, cause my sound is so miraculous. Not concerned with lavishness or being ghetto fabulous. Mike League status kid, by far we the nastiest. Hip-hop is in my abdomen. Through my central nervous system, my lyricism is traveling until I react and feel like blasting it. My blood pumps to action and fuels my attraction for battling. When I spit my lyrics through the receiver, your speakers start rattling. Keep practicing, but your starter kid won't reach this scholarship. I possess exoticness, no physiologist could acknowledge. Give blowing the minds of anthropologists with this tight mic grip. They never seen a human form rocket quite like this. Worldwide, we make your heads nod and your ears pop. Midwest is in the house, you get your mouth blue wide.
It comes down to the love. Bless you with the sounds from above. This KC said, a full C said. The natural styles casual with smooth lines to strike the actual facts through combat. We got a stitch, no way to fight back. We need those sharp lines to shine at the max. Climb to the top, 18 records and stacks on the right track. Overseas resource to feed us ice packs. Y'all like that? Show us some love, we hit you right back. Intentional, that's my mission. Flow in all positions to reach the vicious that are versatile and visible. With verbal spears, pierce ears and sensual precision, scriptural scrolls. Shooting warning shots on instrumentals. V-Tech the beat info. Setting the vibe plain and simple. To please the he says to the hottest Negroes in pimp clothes. Pinning crews, spreading Ann Arbor news. Shutting your shine like window blinds. Get live. So when this bomb drops, slip on your pump. Slows the hot tops. Yo, we still rocking non-stop. It comes down to the love. Bless you with the sounds from above. It comes down to the love. Bless you with the sounds from above. And the beat goes on, and the beat goes on, and the beat goes on. And the beat goes on, and the beat goes on, and the beat goes on. And the beat goes on, and the beat goes on, and the beat goes on. And the beat goes on, and the beat goes on, and the beat goes on.
Live, 1206, listen to WCBN 88.3 FM, Ann Arbor. Special guest, the mighty athletic Mike Lee. Hip Hop Kings of Ann Arbor. Ace Deuce Warriors. They'll hopefully be debuting for all of y'all their new track. Exclusive.
Personally, I don't believe in just hurting MCs. My goal from day one was to spit mercilessly. The Mike Lee cast don't battle, we sharpen our skills. So when we drop, scratch the material and start to rebuild from floor one. The more comp I believe, the more fun. I go to shows that make you second guess leaving the tour bus. The problem is, I lack tolerance and I'm not feeling it. My squad play for keeps even though your spot's minuscule.
So next time ask permission for y'all niggas get to spitting. Cause I'm sick and tired of kids on the mic bullshitting. Always kicking contradictions when they freestyles be written. Talking all that shit, but when you confront them they found missing. My mission is simple yet complex in its entirety. Fire on anybody and everybody that is or ain't trying me. You can't lie to me, saying his album is a classic. I listen to it for a bar that the tightest rapping with the classic.
Still haven't learned to excuse actions I don't condone. I think y'all only spit garbage, cause that shit is close to home. Man, we got 10-year vets who still ain't close to grown. Skills undeveloped, sounding like a vocal clone. I move through jet streams, caution when approaching storms. Rhymes travel through sound waves to shake ocean floors.
But yeah, and still they wanna battle the athletic Mike Lee. From the tip off, nigga, that's your ass dead at light speed. Your best bet just might be to lay low and declare the odds. Cause the last one that blessed me wore a halo, and I swear to God, y'all playing games with the wrong kids this time. I'm turning lights out for real, can't nobody shine.
From night to daylight,
darkness to sunshine.
In these day and times,
we maintain the same frame of mind.
So if I shine,
then you shine.
And once we on,
better turn us off or the world's going blind.
wrote this page to get some weight off my shoulder blades. I'm stressed out, preparing myself for colder days. In this game, where cats are satisfied with carbon copy prints, they go through all of this to walk a mile in my moccasins. You know the type, ciphers is infested with them. Them cats that take your lines, but in their name to say they blessed you with it. The same heads that can never reach excellence, so they come to you hoping maybe they could catch a whiff. The unoriginal with the creativity shortage. Producers that take loops, put them on dats and say they beats is gorgeous. And the sad part is, that's what the support is. Every song on the radio sound like 1 to 4 clicks. So my focus is to rearrange the orbit. Grab a hold of this hip-hop shit and change the courses. See, my focus is to rearrange the orbit. Grab a hold of this hip-hop shit, y'all.
Yo, I'm one of the sickest lyricists lurking out the land of great lakes. And I'm out to eat anything and everything you bring to my plate. Beef for some steak, as long as it breathes, I'll feed on it with ease. Burn through his flesh with my teeth, flushing the chest cavity until it bleeds. It just happens to be the season for harvest, and we starving to rip apart the hardest MCs. It's the rawest and harvest you ever seen. And we starting to fiend for nutrition, cause the food lately ain't hitting. We putting the heat back in the kitchen, so lyrical minerals start sticking. I'm not fishing for compliments, just wishing to spark some shit and spitting at 180 ever since I put my heart in this. Y'all niggas is fraudulent, I'm raunchy naughty with the pen. Sparksman of Zen, leaving my targets heartless beneath the skin. It's the art that makes you men. Got these charts you twisted in, while we spitting darts on gins. I worry about some Clarks and shins, and y'all niggas can hardly swim. Can't take it as deep as it's supposed to be. Lukewarm wannabes trying to bake and roast with me. You better march when you step, nigga, if you approaching me. There's no surrender and no retreat, this is where I chose to be. Emotionally, I start a coastal be something ferociously. So I'd advise you not to stand so fucking close to me.
Hey yo, who got next? What? I got next. What? Who got next? What? I got next. What? Who got next? What? I got next. What? Who got next? We got next. Who got next? We got next.
Who got next? Speak up before you get your spot checked. I'm larger than life, barging in, bogarting your sight. Call it a heist, call it a raid. Say it's all a charade, say whatever, just know I took it all, but your wallet didn't change. I'm an athlete, it's all a part of the game, but I don't play around. I walk in your kingdom and take your crown, save the sound, so I can let my actions speak for once. Since you have it all, I'm taking what you have to eat for lunch. And do I want seconds? Of course. I can't even understand what you question me for. Never in your life have y'all seen weapons before. Till the A squad stepped in the door, verbally spraying in the presence of war. Ready to bust several more rounds through your flesh, hit the floor. Clock's ticking, 1 second to score. Came up short, what are you testing us? Somebody say something.
No, man.
Why not?
Cause I'm hungry, cash rock designer gear while my squad stay bumming.
So until I get fed, y'all can leave me alone.
There's no more hunger in the game. Cats will swallow their words. I'm an Ethiopian MC. Scratch what you probably heard. My steez was lightweight. Then I learned how to eat verbs. Now I snack on kicks and snares, sauteed and reverb. I got a whack MC appetite. Catch me starving on stage, leaving the next act half a mic. Don't make the mistake though, I'm not frail. As my hunger grows, I'm in the mood for an A&R cocktail. I spray hot shells that'll take your tape off the top shelf. That's not health. One too many make your mouth spell. Avoid fast food. No cats is only feeding you pride. Seek respect until then stop believing you high. I'm a serial killer, caught your home reading a box and kick nutrition facts till you cry, pleading to stop. I'm not a starving artist, I'm an artist starving for beef. One doing seeds like a farmer when he's harvesting wheat. Pardon me, it's not the same, bro, busting with stomach pains. I was born with this hunger to win, running my veins.
There ain't nobody that want it like this. There ain't nobody that's done it like this. It ain't about the cash, it's not about the hits. It's about real hip-hop and we running this shit. There ain't nobody that want it like this. There ain't nobody that's done it like this. It ain't about the cash, it's not about the hits. It's about real hip-hop and we running this shit. There ain't nobody that want it like this. There ain't nobody that's done it like this. It ain't about the cash, it's not about the hits. It's about real hip-hop and we running this shit. It's Trey Styles spitting temper tantrums at random. The new millennium futuristic universal anthem. We amped up for Space Odyssey 2000 and dance. Some wounded soldiers taking over, holding hip-hop for ransom. Snake Eye, samurai, taking minds cause I can, son. We lighting torches that blaze flames of champions. We hand glide through third eyes and 6 times we gonna shine. No more platinum, we need new elements for our rhymes. Status undefined and categorized, legendary team. We reign supreme among kings and queens with no need for crimes and rings. Half human, half one thing, buried with microphone and weapons. weapons. Archaeologists digging up graves after our last days, asking questions about the remnants of superb words. Leaving for my people. My lyrics written in hieroglyphics, once spitting in Hebrew. To teach you and your kids, we live the motion picture with no sequel. So lethal AML, we died, a regiment with no equals. Now rewind the present time, and in the game, but got it locked. It won't be long, so stand strong. Here we come to take your spot. Somebody say something.
Nah, man, I ain't trying to speak, cause this cat's in my crew that be dying to eat. So until I get fed, y'all can leave me alone.
Hey yo, who got next? What? I got next. What? Who got next? What? I got next. What? Who got next? What? I got next. What? Who got next? We got next. Who got next? We got next.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Like, I understand what you're saying, but like, people like to criticize because we decided to take some time off of school or whatever, you know. But this is like a career move. You know what I'm saying? We can be anything we want to be. We can do anything we want to do. Really. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Vital.
I'm not a baller.
Word.
But I could be.
How's that?
You wanna see me stress, no loop? But don't push me. Vital was born ill, he'll die complicated. Punchlines, grass hearts, and league chest vacant. Trying to play with female seeking league entertainment. But if you can't shake it, then show up half naked. This kid is overboard with numbers I ain't asked for, can't afford. Not winning the liquid award for being self-absorbed. Doctors don't think I'm fit to hold the mic no more. Why? Cause I finished my performances, convulsing on the floor. Man, fuck y'all, MCs who say that y'all the dopest. I pass promos in alleys so the feds don't notice. In real life, I'm a loser with no real focus, but rhyme-wise I'm conceited, feeding the homeless. It's utopic when your girl hums a tune in deep throated. Player, don't take it personal, she was just the closest. I hope your A&R office is located in intensive care, cause the next couple months, you'll handle your business there.
West a fool, KT's a fool, that nigga Mars a fool, Mike Lee some fools.
I ain't crazy, but I could be. You may see me as the quiet type, but money, please don't push me. Aight, look, many people say watch out for the quiet ones. You know why? Cause they're crazy. And that's the side they constantly hiding from. I try to run and still attacks me. Every night before I go to sleep, I watch Scare Straight 2000 tapes to relax me. I can't deal with this. It's uncalled for. I'm all for. I'm tired of waking up, going to work with only drawers on. It's just kicks. Need to get my image correct quick. I'm a nice guy. You gotta believe me. Think I'm trying to mess with my own emotions. My own flow's making me tipsy. I guess I drew the line when I said I wanted to MC. Before that, it was all peace. Now I gotta pack so-called heat, cause I never thought my crazy side would take it this far to harm me. In a personnel conflict, I need a vacation. Gotta get out of the deuce and move to the tropics away from my person based on true lies. Wish I could pick from two lives for you guys. When you see KTs, remember there's two sides.
Mike's a fool, that nigga Trey's a fool, that nigga Ball's a fool, Mike Lee's a fool.
I'm not an A&R, but I could be, cause your label's already asking me who's expendable, so don't push me. Like stars at sunrise, creativity's hard to come by, but it's out there. Just most of y'all disregard it sometimes. See, to y'all it's like a needle in a haystack, but to us it's like the keyhole where we stay at. These cloud 8 MCs are trying to build, but their foundation's weak. You talk the talk, now face the heat. And flames, it's cool to have singing on a track. Ooh yeah. Just make sure that it's not whack, and don't remix a song if the first version's crap. It's a guarantee the second one will be worse than that. You should get a hint every time you step on stage to perform. The welcome from the crowd isn't exactly warm. Those aren't oohs, don't you hear the preceding B's? Those aren't I's, don't you hear the T's and P's? I got the cure, open wide and say A. Take two of these, find a hideaway place and try to stay safe.
Now who made this beat? The Drew ID. And is the Drew ID a fool? Most definitely. And who else is a fool? Now text Michael. Now let's shout out the rest of the fools before we leave. Now who's a fool? Binary Star's a fool. Who's a fool? Hunger Strike's a fool. Now tell me who's a fool? Invincible's a fool. Who's a fool? Subterraneous fools. Ace Deuce some fools. Detroit some fools. MI some fools. New Jerusalem fools. Chi-Town some fools. New York some fools. All them some fools. Everybody some fools. Your mama's a fool. Your whole family's a fool. People down south, all they fools. Everybody's y'all fools. You know we some fools.
Back in mics now.
Yeah. Area codes now. Wrecking mics, yo. What we doing? What we doing? Area codes now. Spitting for the 734. River spots we never seen before. Now let them know.
That's right.
Let them know.
Yo, I only slaughter and bless the best beats with freshwater techniques.
Flash.
Move through crews with pilot moves that leave jet streaks. I'm on the next sheet that most niggas don't even read. Yo, Bob, tell them which division holds the lead.
Indeed the Midwest, but where's home field?
Ace Deuce, no doubt. Y'all niggas know the deal.
And if not, we gon' let y'all get acquainted with us. You hear my dogs foul mouth if I ain't flagrant enough. They call me Buff. Babyface got me looking like I'm 12 years old. Skinny black dude, look like the stripe on the shell toe. Sure, I ain't muscle bound, but I still make your frame touch the ground. With a muzzle mouth, my rhyme still bust it down. Now, enough about me and how I leave MCs miserable. Yo, Sonny, tell them why they don't want a piece of you.
They don't wanna battle me. I see already that they don't want a chance to have it. They reminding me, I'm used to seeing casualties while they lay these hands clapping. You challenging me, I advise your friends and family to stand back. Cause I ain't gonna have you mad at me when your wife take off that wedding ring and glance back. While you scouring the room, wondering where your man's at. I ransack a career before you make your advance back. Understand that? I battle you for your clothes, your ice, your girl, and your dance track. I'm in triple threat mode, nigga. Where your defensive stance at? I lap beats like trap meets. This athlete plays in sand traps. Got your A&Rs rethinking the game plan like, hey yo, that man's bad.
Who's that?
Trey Steve.
And who you with?
The Mike Lee.
Ha with a sight that these sore eyes need.
Now ain't that the truth?
If you better than this, have some proof. Or as we smacking you back to the essence like scared pants and troops. Wrecking mics, y'all. Area codes now.
Area codes now.
What we doing?
Yeah. Wrecking mics.
Area codes now. Spitting for the 734. Ripper spots we never seen before. Let me tell you something.
Tell them something.
Let me tell you something. Foremost and first, when it comes to MCs, we're the worst.
The worst.
Medical conditions diagnosed on earth. Cats peace out like they shootin' when we approach the turf.
Most get hurt and roasted first when hit by what I throws dispersed.
Oh my squad.
Feel the rush from sunny starburst. You wanna test? Wear a vest and put up your guard first.
Oh my squad.
For real, son. I ain't the one. Buff, tell them.
Nah, that ain't even what they want.
Let that kid Vital instruct on how a mic works.
How a mic works? You gotta prove it first.
Well, first you plug it into the. It goes to the speakers. Well, first, yo, if I scream, your head'll shatter first. You were just born in this game. We making footprints through your afterbirth. Who does damage worse? The sabotaging demos in the talent search. The same way your chain synthetic is the same way my brain symmetric. We ain't cool. You froze when we shook hands. You thought holding the AML record. I'm eyeing you like that collection you got. If that's your junk, you confuse the garbage dump for a record shop. Want the mic return metal? Don't let us rock. I'm not punctual. I show up every time the record spins. I'm like with 4 out of 5 doctors don't recommend. Open mics know I'm dysfunctional.
Don't let them in.
Cause I tangle in the wire. Circuits evict me from the residence. Obscene plans that seem to work perfect. We wipe the slate clean, then run scams on the dirt merchants. They get to discover that pussy in their hands don't serve the same purpose. I grab you through a computer screen while you dropping verses and doing your web searches.
MCs
communicate like R&B singers.
Let the device on their neck talk like they had emphysema.
But in this arena, you getting slapped or getting mugged.
Said they would push us back with the force of 8 slugs.
Now that's great, thugs, but
we hard to fuck with, even if you slipping in the date rate drugs.
So we leave our glass unattended at third-rate clubs. Be tranquilized and still figure what a mic does. As Drew brings it in, yo, we the team again. Yo, we came in clean to win. Wrecking mics and area codes. We in the scariest mode. MCs go home when I explode like toilet bowls. Yo, we get down and dirty. Surround your team like we coming from the town of Jersey City. We back home. Attack domes. Never come with them whack plans. Never had before. 14, get up and rip it raw.
Yo, define me and find the raw meaning of him saying, I saw you scheming, fiending to spit rhymes but only spitting semen. When I dicked your whole way of reasoning, but through 4 seasons. Quick to say you had skills, but lyrically was strip teasing. Rap Supreme Courts, hit you accounts of all sorts of torts, and still you wanna batter me. Shoot, we can take this to NBC Sports if you have to have the half of me. We can grab this. MCs can't step up, they can't even have this apparatus that I hit you close.
Coming off my console, golden. Who wants to do the open words of spoken? Provoking, Wesley is the last thing you wanna do. I'ma bring you and your hits. You looking like paraplegic boxing. I'm asking where's the hits. Last time I come with the last rhyme ever written, but this is a freestyle, so it's dome spitting.
I said, yes, y'allin'. Trey Styles be ballin'. MCs be whackin'. Hell, I leave them crawlin' on their own fours. Leave them on the on floor. Leave them on their back. Asking, do you want more? I step across, looking in their face like what? It don't matter where I am when I'm rollin' with Buff. I got our mama's car all through the juice. We ain't got nothing to do. We chillin' on Southview. Now who next to ride the mic? Get it from me right now. Cause if you don't, I'ma keep this locked down.
Hey yo, I am son, the iron lung. Coming through fire some, I'm troublesome. Coming over this instrumental. My formula is never simple, quite complex. I bomb sets every time I touch the mic. Run through MCs, yo, I'm clutch tonight like MJ in his prime time. My rhyme shine every time that I do it. Persistent, comes through with the gift kid. I'm gifted with these hands of magic. It's drastic. How we took it to another level, moved to Jersey from Ace Deuce. Now we out like space troops.
Check it out. I give a shout to my dogs.
Hey yo, we the cast the whole cypher sessions in the power plant.
Strike MCs down with the force of 10,000 amps.
So anyone in striking range, get their brains toasted.
This ain't rhyming, this is lyricity at a dangerous boat.
Yo, my quotes is similar to power line voltage. Using shock therapy when I decide to get open. Touching my mic is like wet hands flipping a light switch. If I spar for too long, I'll cause an electrical crisis in sessions. Niggas refuse to give me doubt, cause I send shockwaves that blaze. Fuses in they back, be untouchable. Delivery is like that of a thunderbolt. Cast monitor my moves to forecast under the scope, advice and battling. Don't see refuge under trees, cause when I strike, niggas leave at a temp of 400 degrees. Oh, I warned you. You ain't hear the sirens going off, but you decide to play it cool, not really knowing the cause, the dominant force. One of nature's biggest threats, my chemical makeup. Scientists ain't figured yet. Destinations, tall buildings, igloos, and small children. Burn down a rainforest, unable to be blamed for it. My rhymes are flamethrowers and your wax is gasoline. Cause enough damage the ambulance won't pass the scene. The sad part is that you actually have some dreams, but I'm electrically charged and these cats is average beings.
Kids never mix water with electricity and resort in instantly exhausted surges towards damage mentally with verses. Lightning submerges through my flow, the electricity causing generators and fuses to blow. When I demonstrate, it uses too much energy and oxygen, you hyperventilate. So I gotta keep taps on my mental state. I innovate rhymes for future purposes. As long as air, mail, heaven, and earth exists, I'm merciless until perfection. My rhymes divide MCs in 32 sections for claiming hard, guarding the 1/4 inch erection. If that's your lethal weapon to come strong or don't come at all, motto is your downfall. I got time to rhyme with clowns, y'all. Originate lyrics to poetry, fitting my victims. You're forced to listen to the sounds of my kicking that's kicking currents to homes. In this circuit, we don't call rappers hoes, we call them ohms for attempting to resist this electric zone. I know for a fact MCs can't test this unless they like to smoke with charged skin tone and broad bones. With no pitch, volume, or rate to control your slow mix. This is electric rhyme aerobics. Vital, pick up the voltage.
We the cast the whole cypher sessions in a power plant.
Strike MCs down with the force of 10,000 amps.
So anyone in striking range, get their brains toasted.
This ain't rhyming, this is lyricity and a dangerous
charged aggression. I spark sessions that hurts homes over beats made by Thomas Edison. Be careful when my voice is a buzzing narrative, or if electrolysis is not your medicine. It's the ferocious grip and closes mics, makes them claustrophobic. Survive off low voltage with high explosives. You about to blow shit. There's no way, even if your distributor was Ted Kaczynski and you was produced by Tim McVeigh. Don't look so shocked if you finna blaze. See, low texture and mitis, I kinda like violence. So don't think I'm soft cause I don't strike when your mic's lit. Behind the light switch, I'll throw you in the tub, holding electrical devices. See, I let Don King off easy so I can travel through one of Mike's hits. In a nightclub, a light bulb opened over my head. They said I was a bright child. Now I strike crowds, bungee jumping in and out of storm clouds. Got this deformed style, so they keep from fucking up. I send my conduct connected through wires and suction cups. Who's bout it? To slam dance during a power outage. I'll black out as soon as your shows are registered overcrowded. Blasted, touching rubber glass or plastic. They think I'm ineffective, but I'll become cables, animate, surround your neck, and become your strangling necklace. Who wants to be this reckless?
Check out this high voltage. I got the AC, DC, the shock MCs, and leave them whining like CC. So BB, on the lookout, I'm live wire. You can't handle me, cause I start fires. Crossing my path, don't make me laugh, it ain't worth it. Caught
the nurses on my verses, blowing all your circuits. Peep the current, cause what I bring to the mic is like Benjamin Franklin with a string and a kite. Electrocute MCs who battle weak. Wait a while, my flow is like death row. Have a seat. Every sentence executed every time I said a verse. My frequencies hit your measurements, wearing megahertz. Even with rubber gloves, you still couldn't touch it. Make sure you grounded when I bust it. Tupac ain't really dead. I took the headphones off my ear, put them on his chest and told the room to stand clear. This is how I operate. You don't know the half. I'm half freestyle innovator, half power generator. Got a short fuse when it comes to whack MCs. I smack the taste out their mouth like a 9-volt battery. I strike with a thunderbolt's accuracy. Zigzag zig through the crowd and hit the tallest kid in back of me. Electromagnetic draw the crowd with my polarity and lyrical originality.
With the cats holding cipher sessions in a power plant,
striking C's down with the force of 10,000 amps.
So anyone in striking range get their brains toasted.
Rhyming at a dangerous voltage, lyricicity.
Yo.
Who's that? The lively Bogart coming on. MCs be like, oh my God, not you. Yes sir. Kick it out the door, you how. Yes sir. It's the Mike Lee, no doubt. Who's that? The lively Bogart coming on. MCs be like, oh my God, not you. Yes sir. Kick it out the door, you how. Yes sir. It's the Mike Lee, no doubt.
Now what's an athlete? A nigga born and bred for this thing. To go against the grain and play the game through blood, sweat, and pain. So you love and respect his name for not being contained and so aggressively insane in competition will regret that he came. When his show starts, his cold heart is all to remain. It strengthens his defenses when he sees the friends and foes are the same. He shoulders the blame, notices mistakes and makes a change. Stays focused and aims, so without the sun he can see hope when it rains. He's got competitive aim that fuel a veteran's flame. All-American fame, he walks in the champion's frame. I picture a league of MCs that's athletically trained and witness a future regimen of legendary acclaim.
At shows, the dopest hoes be in attendance. MCs get their first experience on what? While the whole ish and my shit just can't coexist. Mike Mechanic shouldn't have been a college applicant, cause me and co-ed bio class equals freak accidents. Like in the Arctic trying to get arson started, making it hot, that's just not my department. Got the IQ of Shadrack, see I'm fire retarded. Like most athletes, I go to airports and pack heat. I admit, I can't run to save my life at a track meet. How to beat the league? Don't ask, my advice sucks. I'll throw you down a pit of daggers, tell you not to get stuck. Forget it, rappers want applause when I say give it up. Not returning your cash or your jewels. Don't jock these cause we overrule. My dick is an ice block and I'm daring you to blow my cool off with surgical tools.
Oh my squad, what's that up there? The athletic Mike League emblem in the air. Sunny shades got you scared.
Might have punched you with chairs.
To on the scene, always coming prepared. On behalf of the rest of my squad, I'm blessing y'all. Athletes don't talk it out, so expect the war. In this modern day desert storm, we spray with metaphors. Entered the field with no heat, that's what the head is for, and that's it. No time for afterthoughts. #1 draft pick in the league, rap for sport. Collapsing y'all that half speed and practice form. It's second nature, Mike athletes attract the bras and rap beyond so-called quotable sons. More like a gift to mankind, like opposable thumbs. The chosen ones, essential like the ocean and sun. Without us, cast is lost on how it's supposed to be done.
Who's that? The Mike Lee Bogart coming on. MCs be like, oh my God, not you. Yes sir. Kick it out the door, you how. Yes sir. It's the Mike Lee, no doubt.
We sit in our rooms, max out and pump the volume for killer instinct. While y'all in ballrooms refilling your drinks, we all loom from the depths of the upper echelon. Uncharted lands you don't want to step upon. We trying to reach out and touch those doubting us. Whether you're calm and collected or you choose to shout and cuss, the 3 letters I claim will be embedded in brains. It'll be tattooed on body parts instead of your name. What does it mean? It means being your own street team. It means top-notch production without a beat machine. It means writing like a beast just to shine on your own track or get embarrassed. And you know I can't condone that.
Define my status as a mic athlete. I have to use my daily text to complete and find the words that best suit. But these angles we taking to stardom are cute, and we're guaranteed to never give us subpar performance. Mental plane reaches beyond to advance. Keep it right in my b-boy stand, cause it's the MI representor. Grip mics till palms get sore. To rock a crowd and get respect is what I'm in this for. Only one and true, real definition. Mike League members spit hot words at the mic with precision. Now picking your favorite crew should be a real easy decision.
Oh my squad, what's that up there? The athletic Mike League emblem in the air. Buck the debonair.
Grand C in the rear.
14, continuously doing your hair.
This right here is orchestrated to fit your jaw piece and dissolve teeth. Swift in the bar, Ross and the fleece can draw heat. I call keeps from those who pose through false pretenses with offbeat sentences. If no one does, cause the truth speaks in the visible ink, the grudge between visuals linked. That's why I seem cynical. Think I hold pistols with different strokes of info that's meant for hoes like you. When I speak of beatdowns, you caught from my corrupt cops of thought, though I side with the righteous. And ciphers shoot off magazines that readers can digest. Taste this, flow originated from Trey's basement. Some describe me as the poetic image of James Naismith. Those who know me know it's just KT rapping and all that. Anything I put down, you know Michigan is always involved. Black is all fact, zero fiction. Brothers who did a listen, catch a fist with every inch of strength sit through my diction.
Who's that? The Mike Lee, coming on MCs be like, oh my God, not you. Yes sir, kicking down the door in your house. Yes sir, it's the Mike Lee, no doubt. Who's that? MCs be like, yes sir, yes sir, no doubt, no doubt.
You and I are about to take a trip back during an historic period of time at Ann Arbor, Michigan.
It's time for some drastic changes. Find these masqueraders. Unmask this blasted kid trying to pass is dangerous. The punishment needs to fit the crime. Subsequently, we victimize through succulent beats and vicious rhymes. When your sentence is finished and your life is spared, you wish this was a nightmare. Now when you see me, you kiss on my Nike Airs. That's quite touching when you show a little love, but I'm the big hurt. You try discussing why I still mug and the rest just smirk. You don't deserve to be blessed with a smile. You need to be exiled somewhere stressed out, scrambling to make your text pile go in the next mile so you can emerge from the X-Files of this biz. So we won't be wondering what happened to them kids. I apologize, but I'm afraid there's more to come. We're running this before we're done, cause we're taking over, son. It's time to seize and capture, bring this whackness to a closure. The athletic Mike League, y'all, we're taking over.
I set it off, let it off, it pops. Funk track backdrops for fat raps, I rock knowledge. I set it off, let it off, it pops. Funk track backdrops for fat raps, I rock knowledge.
Prophecy nowadays tends to stem from money in this rat race. Niggas fight for crumbs and now the musical content has gotten crummy. But then again, you sold your soul and moved into a world of platinum, zinc, copper, gold. Your ideas are your cards, and when you fold under pressure, you still couldn't fuck with the beats by texture or the rest of my team. You know the Mike League represents verbal gymnastics, beats bounce back like elastic. The position's drastic and your survival rate minimal when you take the music into a world that's not empirical. I kill with every syllable, then hit you with the subject and the predicates. Evil delegates, industry type play Confederates, fucking with my veterans and well-decorated lieutenants. All that you've got in your arsenal is hardcore presence and it's fraudulent. Caught you in the nick of time just like Chris Walken did. Grab the mic and shine brighter than supernovas. And then I let you know that the lab technicians are taking over.
The league takes your arms and has you reaching for your counterparts. Treat your rhymes like white hoes and act like you don't know those quotation marks. The hand of fate, hawks in the heart of the continent. Crews object with the loudest applause and the hottest compliments. Immune to external comments. I'll join your camp just to cause internal conflicts. Write your garbage, your diction is playing contrary. You want me to insert a new cartridge? We operate by amputating the nonsense. Then implant the toys with skeletal prosthetics. Alphabetics to athletics, English to metrics. Making lyricists lounge with odd cases of laryngitis. The Optimus Prime is seeking financial backing from the spineless.
Don't let the hype intriguers will bite speakers if he angry. Drink wine with the divine, but strike Jesus if he plays me. Your crew rocks like silk paisleys maybe once a year. And get avoided on the streets like when your mother bought your gear. The code of the Mike League is deep and never spoken. Keep smoking like 1,000,000 watts, burning down in Oakland. In this land of violence, MCs battle for finance. I combat for free, but get paid through deadly silence. I can carve diamonds and spit jewels at pit bulls. They barking up the wrong skirt and get hurt when it's pulled. The first lesson, I don't make a first impression, but the last impression is damn. Did that nigga blast a session with the everlasting lesson? Set it off without asking questions. Been blessed at this rap profession since an adolescent. So get your man and politic on where the artist is, then point them out. We turn them into walking carcasses. In a market square route, we bargain in with table scraps. The world's a fatal track. Always strive to state facts.
I set it off, let it off, it pops. Funk track backdrops for fat raps, I rock knowledge. I set it off, let it off, it pops. Funk track backdrops for fat raps, I rock.
Who want parts of this? Metaphysical sparksmanship, lost in this world of darknesses. I'm a supernatural arsonist, so approximate it's astonishing how I'm dropping this apocalypse. Lyrically monstrous, I eat the souls of the obstinate. This prominence is world dominant. Nigga, go tell your mom and them that this team of novelists come armed with rhymes that hit like targets get. Verbal pharmacists prescribing minerals of lyrical carnage to be categorized in body sizes. To these wise men you pay homages. It's obvious this is manifested destiny. You would have lost the words for testing me. The soldier comes complete with heavens and weaponry, so check for me. Only Ray and Stevie can see me because I'm out of sight. Rhymes orbit my mind mind sort of universal by the time they hit the mic. We strike with deep impact as the world spins. So forget 24 hours to live. I give them 60 seconds to breathe again. Before I snap the mic, you were about to speak and bring your whackness to a closure. Athletic Mike Lee, my nigga, we taking over.
I set it off, let it off in pots. Funk track, backdrop for fat raps, I rock. Knowledge, I set it off, let it off in pots. Funk track, backdrop for fat raps, I rock. Knowledge, 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 can't deny that.
No time for no weak, more rhymes, more beats. No time for no weak, more rhymes, more beats. No time for no weak, more rhymes, more beats. No time for no weak MC.
Just to feel light and despite upon the solo venture. I seen you doing promo, posting up the rainbow stickers. Vital, posters MCs who reach for the mic and I expose the pictures. Waiting for the crowd to react, but the mic is giving your lame ass feedback. Screaming, let go nigga, you hoes think you sinister. Using my style for evil purposes. Computer geeks, I do web searches, scratching, doing cuts on computer generated surfaces. Trick, might message my epidermis is you versus the focal point of satellites. I send off self-destructive email messages. You try to hide on that website. I rock mics like granite. In a past life, I was a ninja Semite on Noah's Ark, exterminating termites.
I brainstorm without thinking. Wisdom of life's got my third eye blinking. I'm getting older. My window of opportunity is shrinking. Now do I flow to get this contract of satisfaction? You can tell in my actions there's 7 of us. See to the human eye, but still anonymous. What they all about is what has you curious. As I piece my rhymes together, letter by letter, I do this daily so I can get better. Make it a career, so one day, yo, I can get cheddar. To get to the top, I'm hell-bent. To this world, I'm heaven sent. Gotta pay my dues like rent. My style is that of an open mind. Roll with a crew that's hard to find. My focus is straight as the line.
The scriptures written by texture paint a picture more vivid than an art exhibit. Don't say it if your heart ain't in it. As far as getting new whips, I rock a car that's dented, but I drive a point home inside your dome. The farthest in it. When the league bats, angels in the outfield guard your pennant, but we unstoppable. I heard the angels ask for God's opinion. Yo, God, how do we stop the league from winning? Tinted with trees and women. Tell them if they sell the soul, then they can see some linen. Let's make it a sin to rock mics and reward kids that's not tight. The average MCs will be praised and controlling the spotlight. God replied, there's only one way to beat the mic league. Train for centuries and inherit my steeds. Otherwise, the only thing you've seen is pain. You know I blessed them with quotes deeper than the King James.
Watch for this next one. I recite rhymes to put a hex on. That's why every MC I flex is now working at Exxon or expel for writing text wrong. My verbal spell check corrects dialects to stop violators from trying it. My rhyme patterns draw through ace caverns with lanterns to shine around the planet like rings linking to Saturn. Y'all didn't listen when my vocal ammunition was hissing. Now your wisdom body aligns a person walking like an Egyptian. And chalk liquid crimson leaks from victims of mention in existence. The earth convinced it wasn't my coalition. The squad behind us is more deadly cause you can't find us. Shaping the vapors rise and paralyze you through your sinus. Soon you realize you caught the Midas far beyond the itis. A virus so sick, labels delayed to copywriters. I can't blame, but we will sustain to reach the highest position to hold. Rank the apex through written scroll, solid gold.
Me I create one direct from the station. Hunger strike, holding on the fuck for y'all Jamaican. Total discombobulation. Once the lyric lick the target, do not bless me, I got born to rotten. Coming from the urban colony, I sense here. Chatting from the mic, it be your favorite MC. Straight from Jersey, it's the Michigan immigrant. The results become imminent once I inject intellect through your system. Detach your thoughts from mental prisons established through exorcism by Anglo-Saxon religion and capitalism. You think your money makes success? Once Kwanzaa gets in them chests, it's that sex to access and ask Lauren, who plays the folks just like a game of chess. How the mic they puts it on you with the full court manifest.
I speak through scriptures with metaphorical mixes that inspire motion pictures. The majestical rendition of extraterrestrial descriptions. One love, so my lyrics are passionately explicit. Lyrically exquisite, spiritually gifted. I get maliciously vicious with it. I got intentions to make an entrance and execute some funds. And if you fiend to intervene, my team will salute you with more than 21 guns. So keep your eyes on the sparrow, spitting arrows that hit with the strength of 20 pharaohs with double barrels. Infinite shots through your apparel, extracting your bone marrow with no regards. It's the wizard of ancient Oz. And if your clan plan to silence the slam, they need a titanium mouth guard. Clamp to my jaws. No matter where you are, the squad ain't far. Spitting darts and hitting hard with 7 pairs of fists from the North Star.
I ain't hardly trying to teach or preach to nobody, but I know that the number 7 is godly, heaven sent army, fighting a war with verbal swords, calling out these whores selling they soul to see behind commercial doors is like magic. How we leave clicks and fragments, hints of their existence in the form of remnants of fabrics. The AML, death and taxes, has been embedded in your life operations. I like what you're saying, yo, these cats will be rich if they keep showing this type of dominance, but the cheddar's on hold. For the lactose intolerant, we still assemble like parliament to snatch your juice and bottle it, open it up and swallow it, and piss all over your squad with it. Squad it, squad it, squad it, squad it.
Hip-hop is like a second nature. Ever since utensils and paper, skills was never rated over dollar signs and money makers. Players to player haters, hip-hop was never negative, battling competitive. Forget drugs and spitting that to live. In the rap game, you'll underline this. The rap game, brothers converted to the crack game. Actual facts change its fortune to a cat's game. Nobody excels without showing skills. Instead of voting yes to sex sells, a culture should never be taken over. With limited objects, the mind is infinite. With context, high class the projects, no limitation. No matter what landscape you're placed in, problem you're facing. From smooth to sticky situation, I strive to move to the high rise, using my gift, key knowledge to lift me above the clouds with God with me. Hip-hop is non-stop, the train of thought stays locomotive on tracks. Authors promoting lyrics forever be quoted.
Well, since my early ages, I gained wisdom from the ancients, learning science of life and mathematics of mics through patience. I'm concentrating on the rules and regulations that make our moves obligations, smoothing the grooves that's laid in the foundation. My thoughts are racing, reasons I'm chasing for some sort of explanation to why these illusions are causing mass confusion across the nation. Why we for concentration, why drink for relaxation? The spiritual conscience could make me slip into a worldly meditation. This track has been created for those that don't represent the essence. These ignorant MCs whose mics project unintelligence. They roll with fellowships and do this quick for presidents. What happened to exercising the right before rocking the mic with negligence? It's one thing dressing for good impressions and being proud of your sexuality. Another bragging and flashing and making records pornographically. I hate that this is my reality. Can't stand the wheel of fallacies, and it seems the media helps the government control our mentalities. I'm battling for respect when I check is to get the mic wet. So if you're not in this contest, don't step unless you place in a bet. Now sip on your Moet, Cristal, Tango Ray, or Alizan. Today we got rap stars / drug lords dealing cocaine. Y'all want the prestige and luxuries, but that ain't what makes you hip hop. Do you use the art to make money, or do you make money through the art? I do it from the heart. As far as females, I stress for a princess with self-respect. Whack ones going platinum, there'll be no more of that.
What's the use of a dictionary? Speak from the heart, or claiming hardcore when you act too weak for the part. Why do cats smack holes and spit game that's senseless when you could lay back, drop facts, and gain a princess?
Hey yo, why does everybody want to be Francis Ford Coppola? To be within the mafia's becoming popular. Originate and stay true. Your shit is fraudulent and so's your whole entire crew.
It ain't about lyrics no more, and it's not about beats. These cats can feed you garbage and you'll eat it all week. No regard for something unique. The real never get love, cause you ain't heard us on the radio or seen us in the club. The hungry out to get fed. Yo, the starving thoroughbreds got a craving for soul food, but swallow words instead. The college crowd, though parties communicate you down in kegs. If you stop them in your wit, you could illuminate your head, assuming nature's dead. And man only exists when disaster strikes. You can't escape by down the fist. The blind can see the righteous and grip hard with arthritis. So why is it so hard for you to become quality writers? All of these writers got trapped in my food where calling me spiders. So I eat an MC, figure that's what the gods provided. So I became an MC to express what's all inside us, and I'll stay an MC till I become one of the lives.
Since 1993, record execs will try to duplicate the sound of something that's been selling, disregarding tapes that innovate. Dollars, that's the ring around the collar of scholars, cause they ain't been in the ghetto but got condos in the Bahamas. Authoritative hierarchies will spark these, making their mental brain cells freeze with the venom from my steez. So realize the state of my community, because the music is the only shot for your immunity. I span the global even though I rock it local, cause this shit has got to stop like Dirty Mob, and now I'm vocal. Schizophrenic like Redman and Reggie Noble with my lyrics. Too many MCs get caught up into the who's the realest. Microphone doctor, so they proctor our speech. But when they kick the diction, contradictions what they teach, like KRS said, East and West battles must cease. Because if the violence must increase, then the music will be deceased. So peace like that, but when I'm orbital, planets are diggable. I'm representing Mecca and the underground like digital, atypical. Let that nigga hunger strike shines bright in the night. My mental's taking flight.
What's the use of a dictionary? Speak from the heart, or claiming hardcore when you act too weak for the part? Why do cats smack hoes and spit game that's senseless when you can lay back, drop facts, and gain a princess?
Hey yo, why does everybody wanna be Francis Ford Coppola? To be within the mafia's becoming popular. Originate and stay true. Your shit is fraudulent and so's your whole entire crew.
Hey yo, what's the use of a dictionary? Speak from the heart, or claiming hardcore when you act too weak for the part? Why do cats smack hoes and spit game that's senseless when you can lay back, drop facts, and gain a princess?
Hey yo, why does everybody wanna be Francis Ford Coppola? To be within the mafia's becoming popular. Originate and stay true. Your shit is fraudulent and so's your whole entire crew.
Hold on, check this out. Yo, my side, yo, whose time is it? Yo, whose time is it?
Alright, check this out. We gonna represent over here. Hey, yo, whose time is it? Hey, yo, whose time is it?
Yeah, 9-8,
hey yo,
whose time? Hey, check this out, man. Everyone, let me let you know something, yo. Hey yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
40 combines rhymes with mics to strike gold.
Hey yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
Combine rhymes to analyze and provoke.
My rhymes play the offense to capture and handle the corporates. When I'm at the tracks like they was in prison at Auschwitz. Scratch the false tits. Brothers get loose like 357. Heaven sent MCs levitate to revive. This written art expressed overtly will lit and spark to glow. Anonymous representing the hidden part. Most these kids out lost their limelight. It's getting dark, that's where we start our journey from taking mics to hitting charts.
Hey yo, when friction starts, we spitting darts at the sharks. Use them as target practice, then pull weight like a harvest tractor. The largest actors get sliced down to rounded fractions. The sky opens every time my sound is blasting at the sound of action. My blood pumps faster than NASCARs. I'm fully loaded, but most times we flash off like the last star. Shine in the north, walk in the pastures. Train the well, learning techniques taught by the master.
Forecast my storm disaster to smash your edifice, then construct my own clone of my residence. Read by the US, aka us the presidents. Soul regiments, combine texture with gold sediments. Partners in rhyme, act benevolent. To those who never spent time to coincide minds, face off with us at high time.
Hey yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
Combine rhymes to analyze and provoke.
Hey yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
14 combines rhymes with mics to strike gold mines.
On my own, I hold minds. Control minds, then throw lines to 1-4. That's when it's time to run for your 4-door. You see us, there's probably 4 more. Strap, ready to brawl with the verbal 4-4. Come with the raw, otherwise nigga don't come at all. My dogs can smell fear, that's why we never roll with the salt. Your flows get tossed to the north, southwest to east. I'm from the center of the planet, where the talent is deep. Your challenge was weak, that's why I strictly battle with heads. If I even heard what you said, I'll probably lose my cutting edge.
Yo, V, that's enough said. Pass the mic so I can anchor leg. When the tracks to break ahead, the crowd bound to sacred lead. With heads I battle, meanings unraveling. The soul food to fill your abdomen, rattling words like caps and gathering. Guns you wish to hold, imagine it. My golden status withholds the mannequins. 14 controls the pattern. A smooth portrait, original besides my corporate. It's my time to shine in orbit, holding down the fortress.
Be cautious, approximately 4/5 of every MC. Feeling my forces, die from unknown causes. 3-5-0 horses, power my mental forces. I'm flawless, locked down the industry with my offense. Keep up the pressure till you lost it. Hype on the sign, bringing the ruckus. The no limit universal niggas brought this. Of course it's the AML, flaming mics and holding torches. 14 scorches while holding down the fortress. Check your sources, texture shines like porcelain. Lock down the spot like a murderer. Catching a 4 to 10, it's more than a sin to misrepresent all wax. So when I stand at the crossroads, I'm trained to stay on track. Never play the back, just slice rhymes like razorback. So when your heart skips, recognize the Midwest to your chest.
Hey yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
14 combines rhymes with mics to strike gold.
Hey yo, it's my time.
It's my time.
It's our time.
We both shine.
Combine rhymes to analyze and provoke minds. Word.
Midwest.
9-8 AML. Wow. That's right. Yeah. Ooh. It hurts so good. Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Buff one, touch some, and leave them done.
Once again, non-stop. Yo. We cock back and release non-stop on beats. Your talk is cheap. When I walk the streets, I bring hearts to your beef. I told you ice rings and gold links won't bring you prestige. You need steeds like these or begin reassembling. Cause Buff rules everything as king. Break for your team. Before I have to make this a scene, I delete fakes cause I got this caps locked. You can't escape from my control. You try to backspace and erase your mistakes. Keep tabs on them C's and monitor when they start shifting. The BUFF1 drops lines whenever he's entering. Get loose like magicians to rock any party environment. What time is it? Rock when I'm 40, hitting a Titleist. I'm ripping it, sitting in homes of retirement. Or till Alzheimer's hits, holding the mic with arthritis grip. 14 karat, logic, vital, texture, hunger strike, grand champ, non-stop, we bless ya.
Feasting off these nonsense artists from night until the dawn hits.
Next to flex is SE to the X. I said, oh my squad. Trey Styles ain't nothing nice. From the finest team rhyme clean as if each line was dipped in ice. So precise, lyrically fanatic. I'm the baddest at this. The fact is I astound. Cause my sound is so miraculous. Not concerned with lavishness or being ghetto fabulous. Mike League status kid. Ain't nobody else as bad as this. Hip hop is in my abdomen. Through my central nervous system, I keep my wisdom traveling until my sensory neurons react and feel like blasphemy. My blood pumps to action that fuels my attraction for battling. So when I spit my lyrics through the receiver, the speakers start rattling. Keep practicing, but it won't get you where logic is. I possess exoticness, so physiologists could acknowledge kids. Blowing the minds of anthropologists with this tight mic grip. They never seen a human form rocking quite like this. Worldwide, we make your heads nod and your ears pop. Midwest is in the house, you get your mouth blew out. Wow.
Feasting off these nonsense artists from night until the dawn hits.
14 scorched this while holding down the fortress. The natural styles casual with smooth lines to strike the actual facts through combat. We got it stitched, no way to fight back. We need those sharp lines to shine at the max. Climbing to the top, 18 records and stacks on the right track. Over sheets we soar, so feed us ice packs. You like that? Show us some love, we'll hit you right back. Intentional, that's my mission. Flowing all positions to reach the visions that are versatile, invincible. With verbal spears, pierce ears and sensual positions, scriptural scrolls. Shooting warning shots on instrumentals. I freak beats like nympho. Maniacs, plain and simple. I size your crew up, then start throwing bows like Kimball. With lightning quick moves to pin crews. Spread the news like New York Times. Shedding your shine like window blinds. Hit up in your mind. So when this bomb drops, slip on your heels, lower high tops with AML and rock non-stop.
Feasting off these nonsense artists from night until the dawn hits.
To the beat, y'all, it don't stop. It ain't nothing like hip-hop. To the beat, y'all, it don't stop.
Check it out,
it ain't nothing like hip-hop. To the beat, y'all, it don't stop.
It ain't nothing like hip-hop.
To the beat, y'all, it don't stop.
It don't stop.
It ain't nothing like hip-hop.
Don't stop.
To the beat, y'all, don't stop. It ain't nothing like it ain't nothing like hip hop. And it don't stop. It ain't nothing like hip hop.
To the beat, y'all know it don't stop.
It ain't nothing like